Hello, everyone. My name is Quang. It's a little bit nervous. So today I'm gonna talk about my dream life. Um, I have changed my dream life many times. So I think after many days, many months that I have reading book, I have many experience about that. So couple months ago, I sitting in school chair and I asked people, my friends, about so do you got any ideas about your dream jobs? And pretty simple. They they answer without hesitate. Answer is what I want to be a police. I want to be doctors. Uh, and I start to ask why, and they start to answer is because the job is very simple. You just go to catch criminal. You go to saving people, right? Very simple. And you just sitting in the office or doing this with the money of the Vietnam government. And so after that night, I sitting at my home. It was a very beautiful night, basically like this night. And so I I read a book at the same time, and so the book is the content of the book is about the job. And so after I reading book, constantly I usually I watching the TED Talk. Oh, it's also about the job. So the same content and about the AJ lesson too. And it was a constant night. It's what I have learned, and so I learned a lot. I take that. So I start to realize I always want at the same age with this kid. I always want to make Vietnam to be better country. I don't want to be fall in the circle of money. I just want to be better because now you know, with the support of Vingroup, a very big company, and without Vingroup, Vietnam cannot have today, because this company is just not just the Vietnam banks, because of what Mr. Vượng have Vietnam. So with support of Mr. Vượng, without our support too, we all together to make Vietnam to be better. And so I also have three choice about myself. It to be a businessman, as I always want. And because why I choose that? Because when I realize I love politics too, because I read about the papers every night, about the American, about the communism, about the democracy, and I love it. But if I want to go into the Vietnam's government, what exactly that I need if I don't have parent in the Vietnam government? Because if you have the parent in the Vietnam government, it will be better. But I don't have nobody. My parents just have a normal jobs. So and I start to have the reason too is, if you want to change Vietnam, you must do like Mr. Vượng or like Donald Trump. He was a businessman, but when the American need him, so he go to the president. Because you know the USA, because before the USA, they always said that they hate Chinese, but that exactly that uh, what the act the American do with the Chinese is right. But Donald Trump, he do it. He do it. So and my the other option is about police and doctor too. My parents want me to do. As I still have that choice if my businessman wouldn't work. So I wanna talk. I gonna talk about myself a little bit because I had to talk about myself. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about my quality, my personal quality. Um, I can say that little I creative it because uh, a Sunday I don't know. I go with my friends, so I plan it all that. I I I talk the idea to my friends to go that and go this, and and also I love to hardworking because you know me I cannot sitting in just one place and do the paper and or just do something and like doctors just just sit one chair and uh, do something with the patient and I want to change not just like you have a glass so you label it you label it just the glass just to drink the water so the glass is what is that to be and I I think that what I said to you that well hold you the parent always to support the children so I I was a ambitious people ambitious person why I say that because when I have a project that I want to do so I would do with my best you can say that I'm love winning yeah I always do with my best so I think that my speech will change not just my parents' mind, just everyone mind. Because in Vietnam, there was a problem about the big, the huge, and the vast of the majority. That when I read a book about is and it have a small content about the majority. So like this, so the majority they said that you should be a police, so everyone got to be police. So I think, but the person who dare to go the other way and find the other option, that I think that is the guys that I want to be. And I always want to go to driven with the majority. So let me tell you a story that I had recently. I have met this case. I was at my home. I see usually at 6 p.m. I 5 p.m. The young children at my village they go around they play football just the same age with this kid and they was very fun they was fun because so after a couple of minutes I see a boy this boy is pretty dirty I can say that so pretty dirty and he carrying the many plastic behind him so and he go to my home and to buy some medical and I'm the man who sell it and so I start to think that and I see a one little rice in his mouth too because he just finished his I guess he just finished his dinner with his family but he still need still go to and grab some plastic and sell it and I see two different people. One, they go play with each other. They funny and this, and the other one is uh, just too young to do that, to make money. So I start to understand the societies of this Vietnam, and because when you see that some people they see that it's normal, but me, I you can say that I live with emotion. I always do something with emotion. If I don't like something, I didn't do it. So I can't hold on, and so that I think that you must to do something. So you must to build a community that all of the people can go up to. So everyone need to change. So as you know, I was a naughty boy. I was not easy to outgoing. You can say that I'm young buffalo. Yeah. Uh, so try to meet the time to changing me, changing my mind. Thank you. And I feel happy to the other to be right now. And I got 1 year to go to college, and I think this 1 year is like the gold years because this 1 years I gonna work hard very hard to prove myself to people that I have changed, that I gonna prove myself that I gonna make this society be more better, and that I hope that this community will work with me too. And thank you all to listen.